Good morning, welcome to a morning review on Wednesday the 17th of December. This is Kim Watson speaking for Easy Trader. Looking at the euro dollar first, and as you can see, yesterday we managed to shove up. We managed to eventually break through the resistance that was sitting there. Actually, I showed you it yesterday on this chart, on this 4-hourly chart here. Managed to break through that, and it just went and hit the daily 50. So we're seeing some sort of reaction from that being hit now. It actually went through it by quite a distance. I wouldn't be terribly shocked if we did see some more upside potentially, although of course today we've got the FOMC statements and projections coming out later, so it could be one of those choppy old days. We may get a bit of price action in the morning, we'll see, but certainly I think towards the afternoon it'll be quite slow as we look ahead to the FOMC projections, etc., at 7 o'clock in the evening. There's little and a bit of US actually information at 1:30, which may get the euro dollar moving. The inflation report coming out, or the CPI, monthly CPI figure coming out, which can create a bit of volatility, especially in the current climate. So euro certainly got some potential. It's at the moment looking like there's a possibility of a push further up again. Once again, we've got this descending trend line. We're in this sort of we've been putting higher lows in. We've managed to get out of that sort of area where it had been repetitively knocking on the door sort of thing, and it just couldn't get up any further. Well, it's there. It's come back. It's tested that sort of area. It is testing it again here almost. So if it does fail and breaks these lows, my tune would change. But so long as we're sitting above this area, and if we can break this area, I'd rather be on the long side for now. If we do break down from here, I wouldn't hesitate at looking and becoming a short trader. So mercenary as ever on these currencies at the moment, but when they're as choppy as they are, you have to be. So that's the euro dollar, the pound. Yep, covered everything there. Pound dollar looking here. So okay, for the pound dollar, we've got the jobs report coming out this morning at 9:30. So that may create some volatility, most likely. And we've also got the MPC minutes at the same time. Then we'll have the same effects as what the euro will have at 1:30 with the CPI, US CPI figure, and then the FOMC this evening at 7 o'clock. So plenty of potential action coming in there. Now, cable's lagging the euro in a sense. It hasn't got back up to its daily 50 yet. Could it do it now? Well, there's a possibility. It's starting to. It was late yesterday in terms of to the party getting up there. Eventually got up there. After the news, it sort of freed it up to move. There's the potential of at some point of breaking out this area. It's been a long time since we've sort of sat in this relatively tight range, and it would be just technically good for us to break out of it. It's got positive momentum on the dailies, the 4 hours. Let's say maybe this time we'll see a push and it'll break out. It's got a bit of a trend line on the 60-minute, which is just knocking through at the moment. It's come back up to its 21 moving average, and pretty much there's a whole pile of previous highs around this sort of area, which it's sort of if I was to draw a line on just about here, it seems to be there was a sticky area, and once again it's just sticking to that area this morning. If it can push above that area this morning, well then it could be on for yesterday's highs, and as I say, moving towards that daily 50. Likewise with the euro, we've got this second point around about here, and if it fails, rolls over, breaks these lows, well I'll be looking at the shorter side of the markets. Maybe it'll move back down towards its weekly pivot. The one thing with it, if it does roll over, it's got plenty of support on the way there, so it could be a very choppy journey. Okay, dollar yen. So the dollar yen finally got down to the monthly pivot. It seems like quite repetitive some days when you're looking at it and the price is coming down and it's moving down a little bit at a time, but eventually we got there and actually went right the way through it, which it's now bounced off of those well, it went through to the monthly midpoint there, It's now bounced off there. There was a lot of intraday data that was intraday support at that level that it came off of. And now it's looking well. I wonder how much if we can get any bounce here. But it's a bit of a reverse angle in terms of what we're seeing on the pound and the euro at the moment. And basically, for me at the moment, if we can push or break down this trend line here, I'd be looking for the short side again and pushing and going with this original move from yesterday, where we're seeing quite a bit of momentum now. Alternatively, if it does carry on where it is now, really for me it needs to break that. I've got a trend line on from there, which it's already broken really, and it's the upside, but I really want to see it past that hourly 50 to be looking for the long side. So at the moment, any break of this, I'm more likely to join the short side. Again, well, there's no significant news apart from the US news that may affect the dollar yen later. So 1:30 and 7 o'clock this evening. Okay, finally Aussie dollar, but taking another battering. So it's sold off, running right the way down. In fact, it's pretty hard to see where it's. Whoops, let's get the right chart. I was just about to put the monthly figures on there. Widen this and hide the monthly pivots when I get a hold of it. There we go. And you're looking at where we are. I mean, we got these monthly lows in of 2010 that it may come down to, but there's really for me the sort of magnetic area is this 200 moving average, which is only partially showing on here, but this 200 moving average right the way down at around about 77.69, and that doesn't look like it's too far or too difficult to be had now, so it may just want to move down to that sort of area. Okay, that's a very big picture. Let's look at where we are on the shorter time frame. We have got a little bit of a bounce going on here at the moment. You can see on the 60-minute a little bit of a bounce. Really, do I want to be buying it? Not really. There is a trend line here I've got on the sort of upper trend line, which is a long way away from price. Difficult to put anything on where it is at the moment, so it's not one I would be buying. Would I be selling it? There's some potential short sides of things, but we're a bit oversold here at the moment, so I think I'd wait for the recovery and then sell on the recovery again. So wait for the retrace, sell on the retrace on there. Okay, as with the pound and the euro and the yen, the same effect may be felt on the 1:30 news from the US, and this is certainly the 7 o'clock evening news. That's it for me. Have a great one. Bye for now.